Hi, Sally Walker here, your hormone and slow age expert, and welcome to my Happy Health blog about strength and flexibility and fascia. So I've written an article further down in the blog all about how you can look after and improve your fascia every single day, because that's what we need to be doing. We need to be using different kinds of treatments, different kinds of focus on movement, etc. every single day. So we can always go to a professional. It's always a good idea to do so on a regular basis, a professional, a massage therapist, a physiotherapist, someone who can work with deep tissue treatments for problem areas. But what you do every day is going to have a much bigger effect. So have a little read of the article, and there will be things like stretching and rolling it out and heating it up and cooling it down and moving it, etc. But what I want to use this little video is to demonstrate some fascia treatment which you can use every day with this amazing stone. So these stones are called gua sha tools, they're also called, and this is the body one, which I like to use, and I use on a regular basis. I can even use it several times during the day if I start getting a tight neck. Now, who works with a computer? Put your hands up. Yes, we all do, don't we? We all work with computers. So sometimes I'm writing these articles and I'm writing information about the courses I run, etc., all this kind of thing. And I can be sitting there for hours, too many hours, I quite agree, working with my computer. And I start getting tight, especially on the right side of my body, because I'm right-handed. So maybe if you're left-handed, with the left side. Anyway, so what I do is I take a little break and I use my amazing stone. So have a little look in the article and you'll see where you can buy these stones. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So this one is rose quartz. You can get them in onyx and you can get them in different types of semi-precious stones, but they're amazing. Okay, so let me just demonstrate what I do here. So as I said, I very often feel it on the right side of my neck. So what we need to do here is I use this sedge, and I also use this one, but I use this one most of the time. And what I do is I'm quite heavy with my pressure, so I simply just rub up and down, and you feel all the tender spots, and you can move around to the back, or you could come here to the front. So this neck muscle here called sternocleidomastoid often gets involved. And up on the top here, where there's a lot of these shoulder muscles which are actually attaching, they get all tight and tired as well. So I do this, as I said, I take a 5-minute break or so from my work, and I'll be using this stone various places where I feel my tension. Now remember, tension can obviously be muscle tissue. I mean, I'm not saying it's not muscle tissue, but my experience tells me also that it is the fascia which is around the muscle, in the muscle, that this gets very, very tight with this constant use of these muscles. So with the very tough bits, I turn it around. So I'll start using this edge here, for example, and I really get into the nitty gritties. And also there, just underneath the edge of the skull, the cranium there can be some good ones there that need doing as well. And then obviously I give the other side a little bit of a go as well, because it mustn't feel left out. But very often there's not a lot of tension going on there. For me, most of it is on this side, as I said. So another thing I actually use this stone for, because I also find that my head gets tired, so all this fascia goes all the way through, because it's not the muscle going all the way through, okay? So the muscle is going to start somewhere and it's going to finish somewhere, but your fascia goes all the way through. So what I like to do very much is actually massage my scalp with this stone here. It's absolutely amazing, and I just feel so much better after this 5-minute break, where I've been mobilizing all my fascia on the bottom of my the base of my hair, my head, and also in that neck, as I demonstrated before. And I take the other hand and I do on the other side, and I very often feel it's really good for this side as well. So, it's just so amazing to do this treatment. And I give you a little tip here. if you are suffering from baldness, now not the pattern baldness as such, though it will help, but also if you're suffering from thinning hair, then doing the scalp massage can be absolutely amazing, because you will also be stimulating the little hair sacs, and the hair follicles, as we call them. I'm getting wild now, aren't I? Which also can benefit actually the hair growth. So do this as much as you like during the day. Gives you a crazy hairstyle, but who cares? We've got a hairbrush, we can do that after. So amazing to do this. And as I said, you don't necessarily just want to do it once a day. You can do it several times through the day. So if you're busy on your computer for many hours in a day, then this massage technique is absolutely amazing. So fascia, cellulite is also fascia. And I actually also made a course about how you can treat your cellulite problems using these stones. So have a little further down in the information called How You Can Improve Your Fascia Health, and you'll see the link to where you can buy the stone, and you'll see the link to the cellulite, do-it-yourself cellulite course, which I've made, which will give you all kinds of demonstrations of how you're going to use the stones. But there's loads of information about food, there's loads of information about hormones, exercise, all these different things, and the myths a little bit about cellulite as well. So perhaps you'll enjoy that. But otherwise, this is amazing and this is incredible. Okay, so enjoy. Happy hormones, happy life.